So some unsealed court documents revealed that former President Bill Clinton visited Jeffrey Epstein's private island. This is from the New York Post. I'll link it in the description box down below. Jeffrey Epstein hosted Bill Clinton on his private island, documents revealed. There's Clinton, there's Epstein, Ghislaine, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, Ghislaine Maxwell. And again, Epstein has documented connections with Clinton, current President Donald Trump, Prince Andrew, Alan Dershowitz, all kinds of different, very powerful and influential people, both within and outside the United States, both within and outside the U.S. government. Former President Bill Clinton was a guest at Jeffrey Epstein's private Caribbean island, according to testimony from an Epstein accuser, which was unsealed on Thursday. Virginia Giuffre, who was also accused Epstein's alleged madam, Ghislaine Maxwell, of abusing her, told lawyers in 2011 that Clinton visited Epstein's private Little St. James Island with Maxwell herself and two young girls from New York. I mean, and is the mainstream media, when they, have Bill Clinton on their shows, on their interviews, are they ever going to ask him about this? Probably not, but, they should, obviously. That's pretty huge revelation that Clinton, we already knew from the flight logs and everything that Clinton, had connections to Epstein, but now it looks like there's evidence he was on Epstein's private island with Maxwell herself and two young girls from New York. Hugely problematic and disturbing, obviously. She added that Clinton stayed in Epstein's private residence on the island where orgies were a constant thing that took place. So Clinton was staying in Epstein's residence where orgies were a constant thing that took place. Giuffre recalled being surprised to see the former president on the island. Quote, "I remember asking Jeffrey what Bill Clinton's doing here, kind of thing, and he just laughed it off and said he owes me a favor," Giuffre said. He never told me what the favors, he never told me what favors they were. I never knew. I didn't know if it was serious. It was just a joke, she said. Giuffre said Clinton also traveled in Epstein's private plane and noted how other famous people, including Clinton Vice President Al Gore, Naomi Campbell, and Heidi Klum, were aboard at one point when she was. Just about anybody would fly on his plane. There was never any set routine who would come and would go. It was an influx of people on Jeffrey's airplane, said Giuffre. There were also orgies held in Epstein's plane, Giuffre said. Frequently, Giuffre said, she would be on the plane with Epstein and Maxwell and the sexual encounters occurred. There would be sexual conduct, there would be foreplay, there was a bed in there, so we could basically reenact exactly what was happening in the house, Giuffre said. It would start off with massaging, or it'd start off with the foreplay. Sometimes it'd lead to, orgies. There's Maxwell. Let's see if this video plays without any ads. Okay. There's the island. So that's the position on civil case was made public. There's Maxwell Epstein. Youngest 15. 15 years old. I mean, goddamn.
I was lent out to all of their friends. They were politicians. They were businessmen. They were powerful people. It made me think that if I had run and caused a ruckus, the police wouldn't have believed me. They wouldn't have done anything about it. And Jeffrey and Ghislaine could have hurt me really badly.
A little clip there. The details revealed Thursday night were included in docs from a 2015 civil defamation lawsuit against Maxwell by Giuffre, ordered released by a Manhattan judge last week. So, I mean, just what would we have actually, what would have really have been, revealed to the public if Epstein hadn't committed suicide, allegedly? I mean, just the connections this person had and how he was able to get away with doing these horrible, horrible things for so many years. It's obvious that he had a lot of friends in power. And, back when he was getting tried in that case in Miami, what the U.S. District Attorney at the time, Alex Acosta, who went on to be Trump's, I believe, Labor Secretary, said was that he was told to lay off Epstein because of his connections to intelligence. And there's been reporting that Epstein was connected to Israeli military intelligence. Was it that? Was it the CIA? Was it the FBI? Whatever it was, maybe multiple agencies, both within and outside the United States. And Clinton being on his private island, Little St. James, with two young girls from New York. I mean, just the depravity keeps coming. Peace. Much love.